to familia. How are we doing today? It is Wednesday. Your girl is on her period, just a little FYI. But she is still showing up, even if it's slow, even if it's not at my normal speed of lightning. I have modes, I feel like, and I could be like this, like a turbo, sprinting through life. But lately, I've been in the mode of peace and slowness, and finding the beauty in taking things really slow. I think I've said that a lot on here. And realizing that being patient is such a gift, and it's a skill that we all have. Just acknowledging like a lot of things, and when you can, I think it's for me is when I actually can slow down and hear my thoughts and, go off of my intuition and be led by my heart, is when I actually feel the most peace, the most free, my calmest self. And yes, not always is it like, I think before getting my cycle, it's very, even on my cycle, I'm very up and down, especially also being in prep and, lower calories and all that, like emotions are very up and down, but realizing that that's human, first of all, and it's how we, how we handle the ups and downs. And I know that I've become my own best friend. I've become my own mentor, guide, whatever you want to call it. Like, for me, whenever I'm in a pickle, when I can go inwards and I can take a second to be alone, find stillness, find quiet, is when I actually gain the most clarity and the most peace. And just truly being grateful and thankful for the life that I'm living and being present in my life, instead of, we all know that today's society, it's like you look around and no one's actually walking alone, or, they're stuck looking down at their phones and not enjoying the moment. Maybe they are enjoying the moment, I don't know. But it's mostly when I stopped looking and comparing and, I guess, judging others, or just even, making some sort of conclusion about someone else's life, is when my life just started to become the thing that I want to pursue, that I want to live to the fullest and be as present as I can be. Because again, we have one life, you guys, and so if we're not actually present and taking things slow and acknowledging our strengths, acknowledging the good things that we do have in our life, we'll never be able to see that. It's true. And that's why I think I had my other video, I talked about like a new week, new goals, and I was saying how I wish for myself to find some stillness this week. Some stillness, some quiet, even if it's forced, But I think I've gotten so good at understanding when my body needs that, when I feel overwhelmed. Right away, like my natural habit right now is to just go lay down. Go lay down have my arms open, don't hold anything, and just let it go, breathe, and tell myself that I am where I'm supposed to be. I'm not supposed to be anywhere else but where I am right now. And those little things like really, really help me stay present, really help me feel like, deeply, I'm not meant to be anywhere. I don't need to rush. Just because my environment is very rushy and fast-paced doesn't mean that I have to match that, And when you can understand your emotions and learn how to regulate yourself without needing anything, simple as having your mind be that tool for you, and your breath, and having mantras like everything is working out for me, and I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I am where my feet are. All these things bring me back to the present moment, and if I'm alive and if I'm breathing, then we're good. You know what I mean? There's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to stress about. We're all co-creating our life with the universe. And I think that when you can just trust and not try to plan and have this perfect schedule, and because we all know that plans change, our moods can change, we can also change our mood. We decide how we want to respond to things, to people, if we want to respond at all. That's all a part of having free will and ownership over your mind, your body, your nervous system, your mental health. No one can take that away from you unless you let them, or you let it. And I've really grown to realize that in every hard season, or in every situation where I felt maybe betrayed or alone, or not cared for, it was to come back into myself and do what I need to do for myself to feel taken care of, to feel loved, and to really apply self-love daily, from the morning till the evening, as best as I can, and just not care about what he's doing, what she's doing. It truly does not serve me, unless someone truly inspires me, or I'm looking for knowledge, or inspiration. Sometimes I'll seek it outside of me, but that's also why I've made my Instagram, and I made specifically Instagram was so that I can look back on it and I can inspire myself. Even this YouTube channel, So if we constantly try to do things that are creative, so that we do have tangible, proof and things to look at if we need it, that's what it's there for, And maybe on the way I inspire others and help others, and that would be like the ultimate gift and the ultimate blessing. But at the core of it all, it's for me. It really is for me. And the moment I start, doom scrolling and looking all over social media and spending hours on social media, like, for what? It's literally taking cells away from my power. And not only, I don't want to say it's a waste of time, because you can also choose what you watch, and if you don't like something, you don't watch it. If you want to learn something, you go learn something. Like, I think the internet is a very powerful place, and technology in general is insane, and it is part of evolution, I think. But you don't have to give it all your time and energy to the point where you're not moving and you're not active and you're not feeding yourself. And you're not actually listening to what your body needs. We don't always need a freaking screen. So yeah, I like to, maybe listen to a podcast, or I've been reading a lot, which for me, you guys, is so different. Truly, like, I was not one to have patience to sit and read a book, nor was I the one where, at home as a child, I was told to or given any good books or encouraged to do anything really mind-opening and healing and comforting and, something that's actually gonna teach me something valuable. So yeah, I've become that person for myself. And because when you actually, read a book or listen to something, you gotta have patience, because you can't react, you can't speak back, or you gotta sit there and read slowly and be in the moment and just be really focused on what you're doing. And yeah, for someone with ADHD, it's not always easy, but that's, it's a skill that I can work on. So yeah, I've been reading, and it's amazing. I think I mentioned that book I was reading the other day. It's called Good Life, Good Vibes, or Good Vibes, Good Life, something like that. And it really is about how your thoughts are so powerful. People like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Michael Jordan, when they're not training physically, they're working on their mind and their mindset and their positivity and, not micromanaging, but just really staying attuned to themselves and knowing how to, you can literally brainwash yourself to, if you you want to be a positive person, you want to be calm, you want to be patient, you want to be grateful. These are things that you practice in thought or on paper. I've been journaling a lot. And yeah, these are skills that because of technology, people don't really sit and write anymore, or they don't read a book anymore, and they'll just go to their phone, and that's okay too. But if we learn to have balance with these things and with all these tools that the universe has for us, then we can actually make it work. Life can work really well for you. Really, really well for you. I'm a highly believer in that. It's all about perspective. It really is. So yeah, I didn't make it to the country club today, but I made it to this little nature walk that I've been wanting to do, because this is our OG walk and talk YouTube videos. This is where it all happened. This is where the love of my life and I met. It's very nostalgic for me, and I love this little path. It's usually very nice and quiet too. I like quiet. I love quiet. And I realize that more and more as I live in such a main city, that I just look for the quiet sometimes. And not to say that it's a bad thing, to be full of life and wanting to get after things and be, hustling, and it's a great quality. But I do like balance in my life. Okay, speaking of, guy just sprinted past me. But anyways, wow, 14 minutes. Wow, Alex, you're on a roll today. I really missed you guys, and I hope you're enjoying the videos. I hope you're having a great week. Getting closer and closer to all these big life events. A show and a wedding, and I'm just really trying to take it slow, you guys, because I'm feeling the excitement for sure. And I'm choosing peace over excitement these days, because I know it's coming, So for me, sometimes excitement can also overwhelm me. I'm just a sensitive person. But anyways, I really hope you guys are having a great week, enjoying your journey, whatever journey you're on. We're all on a journey. Taking enough time to slow down and to enjoy the life that you're living. and loving on yourself and where you're at. Not trying to rush to the next thing. Enjoy it. Enjoy it all. And I thank you guys for watching and listening and being a part of my journey. I hope to see you very soon. Hopefully in my next video. Whenever that'll be. Hopefully this week, probably, because I've been on the roll, you guys. And I'm looking jacked. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not. I love you all so much. Peace and love.